have to do that thing I did last time to make it go live again. But...
All right. It's live on my end.
Looks like we are good to go.
All right.
All right.
All right. Let's go down to chat.
We are good to go.
Whoops. It's coming. I've got my sound going on, so everyone just heard that twice. All right. All right. We got people already in here.
Yeah. Welcome back, guys. We're just a little late getting setting up. My fault here, but we should be good to go here for puck drop.
Absolutely. Yep. And I'm figuring out how to make the scores automatically update. So right now they're just going to be blank, but as soon as the game starts, I should have them going.
Yeah.
And hey, you three.
Yes.
Yes, exciting game tonight. Ekholm scoring would be interesting because that's definitely not why they went out and got him.
No, but he does have some offensive ability for sure.
Yes. Yeah. Are you going to be leaning over to watch like that, Patrick?
No, I'm just trying to get the game on here. Just give me 1 second.
Okay, no problem. I'm just going to move you in the window if you were going to lean over like that the whole game. How's everybody doing out there? I see at least 3 people are in here with us.
Might move it a bit slightly. Does that mess it up too much?
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
And I can always move you back. So, hey.
Yeah. All right.
Once you got that set up, you got the starting lines for tonight? Since I pretended to be the director over here.
Yeah, Stauffer's usually good to have for having them posted here. Let's see. Don't see anything yet.
Looks like Skinner's in net tonight. Or maybe not.
Yeah, Jack Michael says Skinner is starting. I believe Ekholm's playing with Bouchard tonight. I read that correctly.
Yeah, everything that I've seen, people are real excited about that.
Yeah.
How we're going to have Broberg, Bouchard working with Ekholm, becoming good and huge. Got too many windows going on now. Too many.
Oh, I see. I didn't update the thumbnail there. Yeah, you're not watching the Montreal Canadiens and Edmonton Oilers.
Detectaholic, the conversation has been that Ekholm will jump in there, maybe right from the start as the new power play QB. And yeah, we're doing this tonight, unusually, because this is late for me when I live in the Eastern time. But Ekholm, we have to.
Oh, for sure.
CY Alex Wang, it is Sportsnet Ontario, and I've got it going on ESPN Plus. Other than that, I don't know. And yes, hopefully Ekholm has a big impact in a good way. And yeah, I'm excited to see him play with Bush too, because Bush has been having a time lately. And yeah, it may be that they were just asking him to do way too much. And when you're asked to do way too much, you do a lot. And some of it's bad. And as much as I liked the Blue Jackets game up until the end, I hope we get a slightly less exciting game today.
Yeah, the Oilers almost came back in that one.
Yeah.
Kind of all fell apart there in the third period again. But yeah, you couldn't ask for a more exciting game to be at for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And the last 2 minutes were about 20 feet from me because they pulled Skinner. And yeah, so those last 2 minutes when they're trying to get the equalizer, yeah, I was 20 feet from Corpusalo at that moment. So it was fun. It was very fun. Bad outcome. Very fun.
Yep, but
And sitting that close, if you've never gotten to sit that close, go to Ottawa or Seattle or Columbus or someplace that you can get tickets like that for a reasonable price and sit that close. It's amazing. And you really get a sense of how big everybody is. Especially, like, I actually had to message you and be like, Vinny D is huge.
yeah, when I went down for that Bakersfield Condors game in Calgary, that was his actually last game with the Condors, and we were like 4 rows behind the Condors bench, and yeah, he's a big guy.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone out there is like 6'3", 6'4", except for Yamamoto. And he's a full head taller than everyone else. It was pretty bananas. He also accidentally gave me a dirty look. Um, and I don't know if he was actually looking at me or not. But
Probably not.
somehow, my automatic reaction to someone kind of looking in my general direction is a big nod. And yeah. Hey, Epiphany. Hey, Simon. Yeah, so they still have room. And I don't expect the Oilers to close out the trade deadline with cap room. They'll fill it somehow. So I
Yeah,
don't
no, I'm
think it's
thinking.
quite it. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's probably going to be another forward, and then I'm still thinking they might try and add somebody on the right side, but we'll see if like bodies are going to have to go out, right? Just because the Oilers obviously don't have any cap room still. And yeah, Yamamoto's been a guy that's been talked about. Maybe might see Cody Ceci go if they try to add someone there, because it's probably added to the top 4, right? So if they can, unless it's a depth guy.
I mean, Simon, they don't need to turn it completely around. They just need to shore up that very big gap. I mean, this isn't a terrible team that needs a rebuild.
No.
This is a pretty good team that had one major problem. And now that problem was major, but still. Ooh. Ugh. No. The 13 rookie? Absolutely not. I hope that is the trade that never happens. We'll have the scores up there as soon as the website updates, the NHL website updates to actually have scores. Oh, we only get one national anthem tonight. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, that's true.
That was the nicest bit of having the Canadian division. And also, I never had to hunt for the games because all of the Canadian division games were strictly on ESPN Plus. It was great. And I never had to listen to the American national anthem. Magic Meat Bag, that is some good trash talk right there. Epiphany asked you a question there, Patrick. Patrick is lost somewhere.
No, sorry, I'm just trying to fix something.
No
What was
worries.
the question?
Epiphany wanted to know if the stats they post are useful.
That he posts? Yeah, for sure. I think a lot of people really like him.
There you go. There's your answer, Epiphany.
Yeah.
And it's not trash talk when it's true. True. Yeah, my brother trash talked when it was true at the Blue Jackets game. He messaged my niece. It was like, hey, we're up 4-0. And so I know that it was exactly 17 minutes of real time between when it was 4-0 and 4-4 because he had the record. It was fun. If Hyman could not interfere with the goaltender, the Oilers would have another dozen goals and 5 wins. I don't think it's quite that extreme, but yeah. Did we spell Ekholm wrong? No, we didn't. People in the chat did, I guess. Chase, last word was Skinner's in net tonight.
Yeah. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I was just trying to fix a problem there, and it's all fixed now, so I'll be less distracted here.
No worries. I was holding it down. All right. Let's see if we can get to where this will line up. Come on, just a little bit. All right.
Yeah, that was crazy, Chase. I can't believe LA moved Jonathan Quick, but apparently Quick's going to be going to Vegas here. Last I was reading on the latest rumors, they're apparently working on a trade between Vegas and Columbus, so might not be a Blue Jacket for very long.
Huh. Vegas makes a lot of sense for Quick. And we're probably, yeah, apparently Quick was very upset by that.
Well, why wouldn't you be? Like, Dustin Brown gets a statue and you get traded to Columbus?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of, like, if you're going to honor one of them, honor all of them, right? I mean,
Yeah.
or at least tell him that he, like, don't blindside him with a trade.
Yeah.
So, yeah, LA handled that very poorly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Epiphany, like, exactly. Couldn't believe that. Like, a guy that's been a career LA King and you treat him that way.
Yeah. Chase, I would guess that Korpisalo will do pretty darn good. I mean, on a terrible team, he was doing pretty darn good.
He's been up and down, though. Like, he was good in the bubble, I remember, against Toronto, and then nobody would have touched him last year.
Yep. Yeah, Fleury 2.0 is I mean, that's not quite fair to Fleury, but yeah, Quick's not too shabby when he's on.
Yeah.
He just hasn't been on this year at all.
Yeah. Well, he was good against us last year in the playoffs.
Yep. And we're off and rolling.
All right. So Ekholm going to score on his first shift here? So we brought him in to score, right?
Leafs fans are annoying already. I I I mean, I can't disagree because always, but I have no idea what that's in reference to. Oh, okay, yeah. I think Flurry had slightly more notice than Quick did, but yeah, it
Yeah,
was it was also pretty miserable.
not really. I mean, like, yeah, that was a and like look where Vegas is now with their goaltending. Like it's a total mess, and
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that one backfired on them big time. They shouldn't have turned their back on Fleury like that. Coming off a Vesna winning season, no doubt.
I was very slightly afraid that we would start hearing rumors that uh, they were going to try to trade Campbell for Quick.
Wow, LA still wouldn't do that though. Not with all the term left on Campbell's contract.
Oh no, I'm at Columbus
Oh, Columbus was.
because yeah, Columbus is full fire sale mode.
Yeah.
I think the only people that are off the table are Line A and Gaudreau, and maybe even Line A's on the table.
Well, they were saying maybe trade Line to Carolina and reunite him with Yessi and Sebastian Aho, the Hurricanes.
Yeah, the Hurricanes have literally everybody now.
Yeah. I won't be surprised if Patrick Line ends up there. You never know. But he did just sign a new big contract with the Blue Jackets, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because the big rumors were that he was. I mean, basically, a conversation in the Blue Jackets org about Line A were the conversation that we've been having about Pugliarvi for a while, except that they really wanted Line A. And yeah, so he said yes. They locked him up.
Yeah. I'm not sure how Liney is doing this year. You know what his stats are? Tough.
Not offhand. He's been solid. He's just not been the world beater that he was
Yeah.
for that like year and a half in Winnipeg.
Yeah. I mean, he can't be doing too well.
Yeah, I mean the team just kind of
Yeah.
stinks. Um,
Yeah.
but they do have those flashes, which we all saw last weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe they are 11-7 again, Chase.
17, 22, 39 for Line
Yeah. Not bad, but by his standards, not the greatest either. But he really hasn't been the same since he left Winnipeg.
A. Owen, you're a little bit ahead of us by about a full actual minute, which means about 90 seconds ahead of the stream.
Well, we're always behind, just the way it is.
Yep. I didn't see what got called.
I took down Broberg.
Uh-oh.
Well, the new Maple Leaf, Jake McCabe, in the penalty box. I don't bet on games now. Do you, Tough?
Nope, never.
No.
Because I would have to bet with my heart, and that makes me a very bad gambler.
Yeah, I'd be doing bad betting against the Oilers.
My one exception is that once a year, I put a bet down on the Oilers to win the Cup, the Buccaneers to win the Super Bowl, the Rockies to go to the playoffs. And those are always, or almost always, pretty long odds. And yay!
Connor gets us started.
I think we might be seeing very angry Connor on a more regular basis, which is scary.
Well, Connor always steps it up for the Toronto Maple Leafs too. Not that he doesn't do it for everybody else, but I think there's always that one little notch he goes a little bit higher for
Oops.
coaches.
I have the score things reversed. So, for those of you that were here last time, I was having problems with the score not updating correctly. Yes, it was reversed, and I just fixed it, Owen. Which means that I don't have to mess with it anymore.
Well, that's exactly the start they wanted. Power play goal.
Yep. Slinksy, I have no idea what's wrong with Matthews. I refuse to engage.
Well, I think he's had problems with his wrist and stuff in the past. I'm not sure if that's what's bothering him this year. Can't say I follow the Toronto Maple Leafs too closely. Other than I know they're doing really well in making every trade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems like if you didn't go to Carolina, you went to Toronto.
Yeah. Kind of surprised they didn't give Jack Campbell the game against his old team, but he really has not been playing well lately, so also not surprised. But
Yeah. They do seem to want to give Skinner all the chances to prove himself that they can give him.
Well, Skinner's been by far the more reliable goaltender this year.
Yep. Oh yeah, are we getting the Leafs power play?
I know.
Yeah, that 31% is a bit ridiculous. Just a bit. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Connor deserved to get called on that one.
Yeah, they're going to call that one every time. Weird seeing Ryan O'Reilly in a Leafs jersey.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
Yeah. Well, most everyone is in a Leafs jersey, but yeah. Yeah, I think McDavid should easily be MVP for sure.
Yeah, I don't see
Hard not
how
to
it
give it to
doesn't
him every
happen.
year.
Yeah. Yeah, but when he's, out of, he's in the wrong decade right now, where he's putting up 80s numbers. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to not give it to him.
There we go. Well, we're seeing Ekholm on the penalty kill. Makes sense.
Yep. And so far, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Especially given that they've had, one practice?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they even got a practice. He got here like early this afternoon, I think. So he might have only got a warm up.
That is either dangerous or confident to be like, yeah, you're going out there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I
Oh,
agree, Owen. I agree. He could win literally everything.
yeah, he's that good. Just got to win the one that really counts.
Yep.
Well, good kill for the boys there.
That was our first good look at Ekholm doing Ekholm things.
Mm-hmm. Guess I could put one of my old Eberle jerseys into an Ekholm. The right number.
Newmander. Do you mean league wide? Because I don't know how you don't say it's Vasilevsky. You could
Yeah,
maybe argue Shesterkin, but Shesterkin's not Vasilevsky.
it's Vasilevsky.
Yeah, Olmark has been doing well, but
Mm-hmm.
Olmark also does not get the looks that Vasilevsky gets. Yeah, because the Bruins as a whole are better than the Lightning. They just are.
Yeah. He was incredible the other night against Calgary, but
Bobrovsky.
Bobrovsky,
Oh, Chase.
most overpaid goalie for sure. So who do you guys want to see the Oilers add? I think it's gonna. I think I got good money. Well, I don't know. We'll see. But Nick Bukestad makes sense just with his 900K cap hit and aspiring UFA. I could see him being added up front. Yeah, Pierre Engvall just left yesterday.
Yeah, Big
Well,
Sid would be good.
yeah, yeah. Chikrin
Basically,
went to Ottawa.
yeah.
Yeah,
Basically, my whole list has been taken already, so I don't have a good answer for that anymore. But yeah, probably looking at that $1 million guy area at this point.
yeah. Well, if they move out of Yamamoto or somebody like that, then they can add something bigger if they can get some retention on the other end too. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, meatbag. They didn't. That's weird to call someone meatbag. Yeah, meatbag. They didn't really miss out. They apparently like got to the end and went eh, and then pulled the trigger on Ekholm.
Yeah, I think the big problem with the Chikrin was that the Coyotes didn't want to retain any salary or take any contracts back, and the Oilers pretty much had to do that. So, because I think they got pretty close with Chikrin and they almost had something figured out, but I think I'm overall happier with Ekholm. He's like more the defenseman I think we need. I would have been happy if we could have found a way to get them both, but for sure. But
Yeah.
I think Ekholm's going to be better for the Oilers overall.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe Gus's would be the second pickup, but nope. Now Gus's is in Carolina with everyone else.
Yeah, he was a little pricey. That was the only thing, but
Yeah.
oh, Robert. Yeah, probably better you didn't put that in the chat. I would have had to flag that one.
I'm adjusting the score boxes just a little bit.
Just give the Oilers a few more goals. Make it 6-0.
I would love to make it 6-0. But now I've got literal. It's literally the feed from the NHL site. So if it's wrong, then it's not on me this time. I can't hear the crowd because if I could hear the crowd, all of you could hear the crowd, and then we'd get immediately flagged. Um,
Well, I'm guessing it's mostly Leaf fans, just because that always happens when they come to town. But
I blast your ears. Ekholm has a mighty beard, and this is why I like him.
oh, he has a killer beard. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. See, Boosh is growing his out so he can compete. The thought of Oilers fans chanting Leafs fans shut up would be hilarious.
Oh, that would be the best.
We need about 6 more goals now to prepare for the 6 that are going in our net. Yeah.
Yeah, these are usually high scoring affairs, so Oilers and Leafs really don't like to play defense when they play each other. So
I mean, you could have left off though when they play each other.
that's true.
Oof. Yeah, that was close.
Yeah, well, and Ekholm will be the difference tonight.
Leon shaved in his pregame post today. Nothing too frustrating yet, which is a nice change of pace. Because usually
no,
by now we'll say like, "Oh, they got to start getting something going," and no, it's
fairly back and forth.
Yeah, they haven't gotten stuck yet. They've been pressing.
It does feel like we're spending a little more time in our zone there. Nice.
Yeah, but the Leafs have not really gotten anything going, even though they've spent all that time down there. Yeah, Owen. We had the same thought at the same time. Pretty good. There's a pretty good look at how big Vinny D is. As he dwarfs Skinner, who would dwarf basically any of us.
Yeah, he's got to be one of the biggest in the league, or up there.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. A 1-0 lead would, or 1-0 win would be crazy, Robert, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I like what I've seen from Ekholm so far.
Yeah, and that was a nice save, and then it was an even nicer cover up because both Skinner and Campbell have rebound problems. And a lot of the time, that's the difference. Is they didn't quite get it on the first save, and then people are in position.
I don't know about that, Scout.
Yeah.
Better at defense, maybe.
Hoping for a battle axe from Vinny D.
Yeah, Vinny's been great for bringing the energy, getting some toughness out there, get some mean in the Oilers lineup, right? I mean, been without Evander Kane most of the year, and getting Vinny in there has really helped.
Yeah, Nurse just hasn't played mean all season. Which, once in a while, You really see Nurse get mad and get mean, but not really this season. Not sure
No.
why. I'm not down on Nurse, but there's definitely been moments.
Yeah, we need that sandpaper for sure.
None of the trades the Leafs made work out for them.
Well, if the Leafs don't get past the first round again, it's going to look really bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This year, you can't say they didn't try.
No, if they don't get past the first round this year, they definitely can't fire Kyle Dubas because he did the amount of trades and players he brought in. Like, that's on the players if they don't get through.
Chase, who are you talking about there? That needs to step up a bit. I assume that was in response to my Nurse comments. Because everything else we've been saying has been positive. Yeah.
Ooh. Well, take care, Robert. Hopefully we can see you a bit later here. Hope everything goes okay.
Oof. Yeah. I would say have fun, but that's not going to be fun.
No, that's not going to be fun at all.
Ooh. Ref got hurt, huh? And taken off. Yeah, that would be the one kind of excuse, Chase. That if
I
they
think it's
meet,
pretty much set though that they're playing Tampa Bay.
yeah,
That's what I keep hearing anyway. I'm not entirely sure, but pretty much everyone's saying they're playing Tampa Bay in the first round. Yeah, we could see that, Scout. I wouldn't be surprised to see Ekholm take over in the top pairing or take more minutes away from Darnell Nurse, because especially if he comes in and keeps playing this effectively.
yeah.
And we saw the effect that Duncan Keith had on Evan Bouchard last year, so hopefully Ekholm can have that same effect and maybe even a stronger one.
Hey, Salvador.
How you doing, Salvador?
Take it out.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Yeah, I agree, Owen. And I expect that will happen. But I also understand the decision not to be like, you're the top line, bud. I know you landed today. Get out there.
Well, I mean, ideally, Darnell Nurse should be a second pairing defenseman. Like, I think that's what he always has been. He's a top 4 defenseman for sure, but I think he's a number 3, not a number 1. And unfortunately, he's being paid like a number 1. So hopefully having Ekholm here for the next, 4 years can help alleviate that.
Something's going to happen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, come on is appropriate. Yeah, CC got beat bad on that one.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. 1-1.
Looks like they're looking to challenge, at least. Ooh, that might have been offside. Like, at full speed, that might have been offside. On the other hand, jibbity.
Well, Woody and his name is Jeremy Kopel. They're always right on it. So.
Oh yeah, that's way offside. No challenge. I mean, that's the clearest cut offside that I've seen in a while that wasn't actually called. No challenge? Challenge. No challenge? Challenge. All right. Yeah, it looks like they're challenging. Yeah, he was across before the puck. On the other hand, Cece, what are you doing? And Nurse, you got to stop that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Nope, they didn't challenge.
Really? All right.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we've seen less egregious ones get challenged, but all right.
Yeah. They obviously felt it wasn't going to come back. So. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what CC was doing. Yeah, I think we all saw that screw up. And then Nurse just kind of stood back. So, double bad on that one?
Well, maybe Nurse and Cece could be the third pairing. Because Broberg and Kulak might turn out all right too. That'd be crazy if they were dropped to the third pairing. About the most expensive third pairing in the league. Yeah, it's looking that way, Chase. Maybe they should break him up.
Okay. You caught up yet?
Nope, but I can see something's happening. Connor again.
Yep.
Like I said, he always raises his game for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And just like that, 2 goals once again.
He looked Samsonov off on that one. Like, just used his eyes to Jedi mind trick into being out of position. That is absurd.
He's the best player in the league.
Yeah. Huh. Sorry, Scout. Usually we're behind.
Yeah, I'm behind. Like everyone else saw that goal before I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Samsonov got beat on that one. Just straight up beat. Which by McDavid, so that's not too shameful. But oh yeah, he got beat.
So does Connor get the hat trick before the end of the period?
First period Hattie. I mean, he could.
Yeah. Oh, very easily.
I mean, he could get the Hattie in the next 5 seconds. So. Another point for Hyman.
Yeah, another career. Well, another career. The career year for him. He's just been amazing. Still can't believe Toronto gave him up.
Yes, McDavid has scored the last 4 goals for the Oilers. No, 5 goals, because he was the final goal in the Blue Jackets game was also McDavid.
But he only got 2 in Columbus, though.
Yeah. Oh my.
So. Wow. It's a little pathetic, isn't it? Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Scout. I think that that's all of our real hope is that
Yeah.
Ekholm is a Duncan Keith kind of presence.
Yeah, I think you're right, Chase. I think Hyman did get the last one in the Blue Jackets game. So,
Okay, so yes, McDavid
but
scored the
he's
last
got 4
four.
goals in the last 2 games, though.
Yeah, yeah, we're still in the first of this one.
Oh no, I'm forgetting about the Boston game though.
Yeah, but he scored both in the Boston game.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I completely skipped over that one in my head. I was going right from Columbus to Toronto.
Yeah, so he has 6 in the last 3 games
Yeah,
so far.
yeah.
This is some pretty dangerous stuff. This is when pucks go into our net. I mean, this is where everybody's down at that end. That's the basic situation that just keeps getting us beat. There we go. Get it out of the zone.
Yeah, Magic beat big. I agree. I think Ekholm is definitely an upgrade on Duncan Keith, and Keith was really good for us. Oh, there's that first big shot. 89.4 miles per hour. Ekholm can definitely tee it up.
Yup. Yeah. Yeah. Almost 3 for McDavid. Yeah. Yeah, he almost had that first quarter or first period, had he?
He'll get it tonight. It's only the first period, so he'll get it tonight.
Oops. I wonder if Steve Dangle is mad. Steve Dangle is always mad. Always. And he's definitely not Oilers fan Steve tonight.
No.
Double hat trick. I hope he doesn't have to.
Is the scoreboard updating there? I'm still seeing 1-0 Oilers. Or do you have to do that manual?
Oh, it should be. It's showing right on my screen.
Oh, maybe mine's just behind. Oh, there we go. 3-1.
Yeah. Hasn't quite updated here yet. That was a nice little blooper. Samsonov just didn't see that one.
Yep. Perfect shot by Hyman.
Okay, now it's updated.
Or did that get tipped on the way in? Looked like it hit something. They're still giving it to Hyman, so.
I didn't see if it got hit by anything. Yeah, they're giving it to Hyman.
It just looked like it changed direction there just before it went in the net, but.
It might have hit the leaf that was screening Samsonov.
Mm-hmm. Well, they all went to Hyman, so I think I'm thinking for sure it's Hyman, yeah.
Getting a little chippy against Nurse. I know we all talk about how soft Nurse is, but pick a fight with him. He not soft anymore. Yeah, Nurse got lightly cross-checked in the face.
Yeah.
And the ref was right there, so they're clearly not going to call that one. Tangle is 100% mad now. Yep. Meat bag, that would be very nice. I'd
Well, it
be
could
all right
happen
with
for
that.
sure.
Yep. Um, I don't know if Ekholm got a point on that one. Did you? Did you see?
I don't think he did. No.
The only way for me to look that up presently would ruin the scoreboard on our stream, so I'm not gonna.
Steve Dangle is a Toronto Maple Leafs YouTuber, and he's got a channel called SDPN.
I'd say it's probably fair to say that Steve Dangle is the most famous hockey YouTuber at the moment.
Probably. Well, the hockey guy might have him beat, but
Yeah, he might.
Steve Dangle was like one of the first ones, though.
Yep. Yeah, and the hockey guy definitely appeals to more people.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has more viewership though.
I think he does have more. I think he's Well, it
very
helps when you
possible.
cover more than just one team. So
Yep. Yeah, Chase.
yeah, sorry. Ekholm did get the assist on that Hyman goal. So he's got his first NHL point. First point with the Oilers.
There we go. Yep. I did not see that live, but I did see the replay. Chase.
Like you're showing, yeah, McDavid's got 5 straight games with 2 goals. That's insane. One off the record.
Yeah. That's but juicy. I think that McDavid guy might be pretty good.
Yeah, he's all right. Should probably re-sign him.
Probably. I don't know if we could get like a 4th and a 5th rounder out of him. I like that they're shooting tonight.
Yeah.
They're not.
No, they look. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No problems at all with this game so far. They're playing really well.
Yeah. So selfish, that McDavid guy. I know, he never passes. He's got what, 0 assists?
Well, if everyone else will start burying some of the passes he gives them, maybe he'd pass a bit more. I've seen way too many where Connor passes it off and they don't even get a shot on goal.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Scout.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I mean, it is better because it's the Oilers, but
wow, yeah. Well, there we go. 3-1 Oilers after the first period. Matthias Ekholm with his first point as an Oiler. Connor McDavid 2 goals and an assist. 3-point night for Connor already.
I'm liking it so far.
Yeah, cannot complain about this one.
Yeah, and I like that they've shifted how they're doing things just a little bit. Because, for example, that last shot that we just saw there, generally they carry it in and then they stop and wait for everybody to catch up, and then they pass and pass and pass and pass and pass. But they've been skating across and just peppering Samsonov tonight.
Yeah.
Which makes me happy. And it'll make the guy that sat behind me at the Blue Jackets game happy. Because he said about 3...
Cherry bubbles.
He said about 3 words the entire time, and most of them were, "Shoot it!" Which, to be fair, about 50% of the time, he was correct.
Yeah.
They should have shot it, but... Yeah, it does feel a bit stronger now. I don't know how that'll play out. I don't want to get my hopes up too much.
Yeah. But you're seeing the Matthias Ekholm effect already, I think, for sure.
It also might be that McDavid, for the last after the last two games was like on the verge of like either exploding or crying. Where he's just like, I did the thing, but we lost.
Well, he did everything he could in that Columbus game. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was, and Boston too. Yeah, no, definitely not sponsored, but that'd be nice.
You can dream.
I think Tyson over at Dolly TV was really pushing for the BioSteel sponsorship, but I don't think that's come through yet.
Yep, oil country. Just a little bit of Ekholm. Spelled wrong, but we'll learn.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I thought they played a great game against the Bruins. I mean, you're playing the best team in the league right now. It's sometimes like any mistake they made, bad enough mistake ended up in the back of the net. So it just, you pretty much have to play a perfect game against them to take them down. So losing 3-2, definitely no shame in that. I was not upset at all after that loss.
Yeah. Right now, the only way that a loss to the Bruins really stings is if it's in the cup.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, they good. And there's not really a good explanation for it either.
No. Well, they got two good goaltenders, and they're just a deep team. Good coach.
Bish, from what I've seen, is their weakness is sort of the Oilers' weakness, where they just haven't quite put it all together. Like, they have it. It just hasn't gone together. Because Samsonov has been fantastic sometimes.
Mm-hmm. And I think, what's his name now? The other Maple Leafs goaltender.
My brain just stopped working. Yeah, I am too.
Matt Murray. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he's been hurt most of the time. Like, there's an M in there. I know. My mind's saying M. Like, Matt Murray. Yeah.
Toronto in itself is a weakness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what's going
on. What's next trade wise? I think the Oilers are going to add a bottom six forward, and I'm hoping they can add at least another depth defenseman. I would like the defense just to be that little bit stronger, but if they can't, they can't. But I think we'll at least see a bottom six forward added here before the deadline on Friday. If we're lucky, 2 more deals, but we know they're going to do at least 1 more.
Yeah, they've got about $2 million in room right now, right?
Something like that, but they gotta. I think they're still gonna have to move a contract out unless they're gonna add. Like, they could add someone like Nick Bukestad if the Coyotes retained 50%, because you can knock them down to like $450K. But I think they want to do something bigger than that. Like, Bukestad might be an ad, but I'd like to see another ad on the blue line if they can.
Scout, that will never happen. I wish it would. But I'm pretty sure that you'd have 32 teams that wish that would happen.
Yes, that would be amazing. If they would do that deal, I would. You don't hang up the phone until the deal's done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that all 32 teams want Cale Makar. And that means that he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I know a few people would like to get rid of Jack Campbell. He looked like he kind of had it there for a while, but then his game just fell off a cliff again. It's just has not been able to find any consistency. I don't know, maybe when they put him in and having maybe a couple of defensive upgrades will help him. Having Ekholm here, I don't know, but
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk pretty much every stream that about 50% of the goals that go in, Campbell should have.
Yeah.
And the other half are someone else screwed up bad. And that was true at the Blue Jackets game for sure. With those first 4 goals, 2 of them were on Campbell. And 2 of them were just holy moly! Everyone else on the ice screwed up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad. I really wanted Campbell to come in here and succeed, and you see, like, he's such a great guy off the ice, but I mean, we're in a results business here, right? He's got to get it done, and right now he's just not.
Terry, I would love to see that.
That'd be pretty crazy, but yeah. Leafs got to slay that first round dragon first. But
I mean, Gibson right now. Gibson is in um, the Jonathan Quick, Campbell kind of camp where you know that they are better than what their numbers say, but they're just not putting it together.
yeah.
Which Gibson has has the distinct uh, handicap of being on the Ducks.
Yeah, he's got a bad team in front of him, but he played a really strong game the other night. I believe he had like 51 saves or something like that. But
Yeah.
overall, he hasn't been that good the last few years either. But of course, neither of the Anaheim Ducks.
Yep.
The only problem with getting, well, not the only problem, but another problem with getting John Gibson is he makes even more money than Jack Campbell does. So unless there's some kind of retention there or something, you bring him in, and if John Gibson struggles, you're even worse off now. So. See, they got Ken Holland on Sportsnet, guys. Is he saying anything interesting? I'm sure he's just saying, I want to make a deal. He's not going to tell us any players or anything like that, obviously. But
Yeah, Sean, yeah, you can really see when Campbell gets down on himself.
it's disappointing Kane went to the Rangers, but I think that's where we all kind of suspected he was going to end up. That was pretty much the talk all year long, that if he did move, it's going to be somewhere in the East because his dad likes going to all the games and stuff. So I think the Oilers had a chance, but the Rangers were always the number one choice. So if they could get it worked out, he was going to New York. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Ghost is like getting Neck home here, and hopefully, like I said, I'm still hoping for one more. Like obviously, it's probably can't be a huge name, but even like a strong depth guy that they can put in the third pair or something would be nice, and hopefully that helps Jack Campbell.
Yeah, and if Ekholm helps Bush, that's a huge upgrade. Because Bush has been having a time of it lately. And if that allows them to put Nurse and Cece on the second line, or Nurse on the second line and Cece maybe on the third line, that's an immediate upgrade if you just don't count on Darnell Nurse as your number one.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, like it would just be nice if Darnell Nurse. I mean, like he's got the contract now. You're not going to do anything about that, but if he could be the second pairing defenseman, really expensive second pairing defenseman with the Oilers, I think would be so much better off. And I think Ekholm can definitely take over in that top pairing, at least for now.
Yeah, ghost to ghost. I think that we're all looking forward to seeing what Ekholm can do with Broberg. I don't know if you need to put them on the same line for that to happen. But yeah, giant Swedish guy. Mentors, giant Swedish guy. That'd be pretty good.
Hey, Homelander, welcome in. Yeah, I think McDavid is going to get that Hattie tonight. Yeah, that would have been nice to have. Kane, McDavid, Kane. Not to be, I guess. I wish we could have Larson and Clefbaum. If we had Clefbaum here, Darnell Nurse wouldn't be making $9 million a year right now. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
He'd probably be making like 6 or 7, but he'd be in the second pairing. Who knows? He might have even got traded if Clefbaum was here and still healthy. Maybe they would have moved Nurse for another piece. But Clefbaum would definitely be in that top pairing.
Yeah, Luke Shen would have been nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Shen was only like 800 something, so he definitely would have been a nice add. And like with losing Tyson Berry, it'd be nice to add somebody on the right side. Although Matthias Ekholm can play both the left and the right, so if the Oilers have to move him around, they can.
Yeah, I mean, he has been that. It's just inconsistent, and I guess being inconsistent means that you're not the top pair D man.
Yeah, I could see Yamo being gone on Friday. I know the Oilers really like him, but the Oilers really like Tyson Berry too. So
yeah, just put Ekholm and Vinny D on every line.
That would help. Yeah. I don't know yet about the bio market. They won't be buying up people out until close to the draft there. So there might be some good bargains, though. We'll see. Fogel's been playing better lately, so I don't know if they're going to move Fogel or not. But like he has been in the rumor mill, obviously, and a name I've talked about a lot on videos. But we'll see. I mean, they almost might be good to move Fogel now, just while his value is up a bit, in case he does start struggling again, because then you can kind of get out of that contract. I mean, but he's not hurting them right now.
Yeah. I mean,
but I would
almost everybody has been in the rumor mill at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, almost everybody has been named as a possible trade. It does seem that like the winds have changed on Yamamoto, which makes me sad. I love Yamamoto. But yeah, who knows?
Yeah, it's just the Oilers need that upgrade on the right side. That's why it would have been nice to get Patrick Kane in there. Just because Yamo, like when he's playing, he's good, but it just seems like he's hurt all the time, and obviously it doesn't help being the size that he is.
Yeah. Yeah, although the injury bug has been a recent thing for him.
More so this year, yeah.
Yeah. I don't agree with that ghost to ghost, but I mean, the conversation is always going to be his size. But that's part of the reason why I like him. He plays bigger than he actually is.
Yeah. Oh, very tenacious. Yeah. I'd love to get Chris Pronger back in his prime. But yeah. You get Chris Pronger in here, and we're instant cup contenders. Well, or I guess we're already in there, but cup favorites, I should say.
Oil rise, yes. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
The goal that went in, CC just flat out gave it away.
I'm watching the Sportsnet broadcast, Glenn, but have it on mute, so I didn't hear the call there. But...
I mean, McDavid can score for every team, I guess. Sure. He's got enough goals to go around.
Well, he would be the Leafs' leading scorer.
By a long way.
By a long time. Or by a long shot, yeah.
Yeah, Epiphany kept bringing up that Hyman would be their leading scorer. Yeah,
Yeah, no, you need that depth nowadays, though.
yeah, yeah. The game has changed
Yeah.
to be faster and higher scoring, and I don't know if like trap style basically doesn't work now. And so ground and pound. I mean, there's a reason why people don't really do it anymore. Snag Yessa back for the playoffs.
Don't think you'd want that. I finally got out of here, and then you guys traded me out.
I thought it was offside, and I
I
thought it
thought
was
so to
clearly
me. Yeah.
offside.
Yeah.
But the fact that they didn't challenge him means it probably wasn't.
Yeah. Well, or yeah, or it was too close that they didn't want to risk it. Because obviously, if you're wrong, you get the penalty there, right? So if it's super close, then it's almost not worth the risk. Sounds good. We'll see you in the second intermission. All right. So McDavid get the Hattie this period or the third period?
Why not both?
Why not both? Well, could happen.
Yeah, prime Chris Pronger is. Yeah, that's the Kale McCarr. Everybody wants him kind of level.
Well, he was that major difference maker in 06 for us. Just transformed the team instantly.
Their CC line is the giveaway line. Bouchard.com is the cool line, and Kulak Broberg is the line not on the ice.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oof, that was some dangerous stuff. All right.
Yeah, not liking this. Get it out, guys. Come on.
Oof. That was a little bit scary there, Skinner. He was well out of position, tried to cover up, but lost it.
I'm guessing I'm about to see that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Get your glove down on that if you're covering it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was almost around the other side by the time he realized he didn't have it. So
Yeah.
that was a little bit scary. And yeah, coast to coast, it's like when Smith left his net.
Exactly. Although Smith did make some pretty plays there when it worked out.
Yep.
Guess Nurse thought he was going to score there. He looked pretty dejected.
That was very offside. Oops.
Yeah.
I have no idea how Mike Smith is doing. I mean, I fully expect him to be retired in all but officially.
Yeah, I imagine he retires at the end of this year for sure. Cash his last paycheck here, and I haven't heard anything about there being any remote chance that he could come back. So wouldn't be with us anyway. We got 2 goalies under contract. So.
Yep. Ooh, yeah, that is a weird thought.
Yeah, it
Burying
will
a
be weird.
Predators. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him become the goalie coach ghost. That'd be interesting. If the Oilers don't hire him, somebody else might. So.
If Clefbaum was able, he would be on the ice.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear that he's not.
No, he's done. I don't think he's even. Yeah, I think he was like building a house or something like that. So yeah, he's not even doing anything remotely hockey related right now, which is unfortunate. Of course, we'd all love to have him back. But...
Yeah. I think he would want to be back if he could.
And if he was playing, like, just imagine how awesome that contract would be looking right now. You're only making four something right up until the end of this year. Like, that would have been huge.
Yeah. I don't know what the rules are on that.
I don't think he does. I think you have to appear in a certain amount of games in the playoffs. I might be wrong on that, though. But I think you have to. Yeah, I think you have to have a certain amount of appearances to get your name on the cup.
I know people have gamed the system in the past, and there are names on the cup that shouldn't be technically, but
Mm.
yeah, I don't think that's a possibility.
Yeah, I think you could get a ring ghost. Because if you're on the technically a part of the team, I think you get a ring, but you just might not get his name on the cup.
Yeah, that was a nice pass. Oh yeah.
Just yeah.
Whenever someone says something with no context,
Yeah.
I assume that something amazing is happening that we just haven't seen yet. Whew. That was pretty dangerous. And so was that. Whew. Thank you, Stewie. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was a big
Yeah,
save.
yeah. And if they're showing replay on your end, you'll see the beauty of an Ekholm pass.
Yeah, off the boards there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
off the
That
boards
was
and just to the line.
yeah. Yep, I like him already.
Yep. Apparently, we're just saying random names in the chat now.
Matt Damon. Yeah, exactly, Chase. That's what I like about him. Just off the boards, out. I mean, I know Connor and Leon are looking for guys that can give them like the tape to tape pass too, but as long as you can get something going offensively with the forward motion, Looks good.
I assume that something is coming up, Elite.
Well, I think that was from his opportunity a few minutes ago,
Ah,
off that feed from Ekholm, because he had it. It was right on the line. It looked like. Well, Ekholm's definitely getting a lot of minutes. I feel like I see him out there almost every shift.
he's on every line.
Yeah.
Gonna get our money's worth.
Yeah. Paid a lot for you. You're playing.
Yeah. Although winning 6-5 is better than losing 6-5.
You know who needs a goal? Clean Costin. He was scoring them like crazy, and I can't even remember the last time he got one. He has been hurt, but and sick. But he's due for one here.
That was nice. One pass, two pass, shoot. It'll be like playing 56 minutes a night. Uh, I don't think it'll be quite that extreme, but I'm guessing that given what
No,
we've seen so far, there's going to be some minutes on Ekholm.
it'll be around 50. I mean, nothing crazy. I think Keane is supposed to be out. I think Ken Holland said in his press conference he expected Kane out at least a couple weeks. So shouldn't be too long, but he's not coming back right away. Because he's got either broken ribs or badly bruised ribs or something wrong with the ribs, and you got to be really careful with that. Just give it time to heal. So there's no point rushing him back and then losing him again.
Nice save. Way to go, Stewie.
Yeah, I think Ghost somewhere in that range, that 22 to 24 minutes. Like that glove. It's been the thing with Campbell. He goes through and then he ends up looking at his glove all the time.
Yep.
Yes, that's where the puck should have gone.
Less of a barn burner than I expected, but I'm liking what I'm seeing tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, ghost to ghost. Yeah. Kane in the playoffs is a whole different beast.
Yeah. He'll be back for the playoffs. I'm not worried about that. But...
Everyone goes quiet.
A moment of reflection.
Huh. That's a good question, Ghost.
Well, if they trade Yamamoto, I assume an upgrade probably is coming in, or someone that might be taking his spot, unless it's a defenseman. But
Scout, we're pretty happy with it.
yeah.
I think some of the negative on Ekholm is that he's not Chikrin or Carlson, which Carlson stayed pat, and Chikrin's asking price was apparently slightly too high.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm happy with Ekholm and glad they finally moved Jesse Pugliarvi, and I mean, it's we'll see if the return is much of anything, but I think the biggest thing was getting the $3 million in cap space,
Yeah.
or slightly less because they don't get quite $3 million, but around there anyway.
Whew. That one was so silly that I barely saw it go in.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Oh,
Huh. That was a weird one. I like it.
the man we've been talking about, Yamamoto.
Yeah. Huh. CC Yamamoto.
Nice tip.
I'm not sure why that's not updating the score on our stream. Sorry, y'all. It's updated on the screen that I'm looking at. So,
I might just take a sec.
I wonder if. So it's going to get ugly for a minute, guys. I'm sorry. There it is. I was looking at the score in the first period. Not to ruin the magic too much. But, yep, that was the trouble. There you go. You all saw the magic.
Peek behind the curtain. No, we better not blow a 4-1 lead.
No.
But I'm not feeling like that's happening tonight. They're playing pretty well.
The 6-1 prediction from the first period might come true. Yeah, it
that
might.
Look like a bit. Yeah, I didn't have us keeping the Toronto Maple Leafs to 14 shots almost halfway through the game. Well, I guess we are halfway through the game, 9:57, yeah.
Scout, I think it's that people just don't have patience. I mean, if you look at those, the immediate reaction on Duncan Keith was bad, and then people ended up loving him. Immediately on Zach Hyman, it was bad, and now we're making fun of the Leafs for giving him up. And I still think Campbell can do it, and I think most people do, but of course the loudest people are going to be the most negative.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
go ahead.
No, you finish your thought.
The people that are like, yeah, pretty good, I guess. They're not yelling on the internet.
The negative people are always the most vocal.
Yeah. I did see that Above Average, which is another Oilers YouTuber, was real mad about that Ekholm trade. Partially because Barry was gone, and partially because it wasn't Carlson or Chychrun. And I think today we all think that Chychrun's price was somewhat reasonable, but I think that was not the price until Ekholm moved.
Mm-hmm.
I think it went down as soon as the Oilers were out on it. I think there was a different price for the Oilers yesterday.
Oh, I guaranteed there was. Yeah, that only wouldn't have been that price yesterday. Yeah, he's having a good trade deadline so far, Magic, and yeah, hard to complain about the job he's done lately.
Yeah, I think so too, Chase. I think we all liked Barry quite a bit, and I think the team liked Barry quite a bit. But that's probably why he was the one that got moved. Was so did the Predators. Scout, the last time it was a true blockbuster trade, I'd say that's probably the um, Larson Hall trade, and obviously that was not a good thing.
Yeah, I guess that because most of the big acquisitions have been free agent signings. So yeah, that might be the last really big one.
Yeah, Epiphany, that's probably
Yeah.
the most accurate. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, it's too bad it had to be Barry, but pretty much for that reason, Robert, and he was our best. Barry was pretty much playing as our best defenseman so far this year, so that's why it was another crappy thing to lose him. But for back home, it's worth it. Yeah, I think that really ended up working in our favor. Chase all the seems misinformation about Evander Kane. Like I had my reservations, but yeah, like he's been came in and couldn't ask for anything more.
Yeah, although I think a lot of it around Kane in the early days was that it wasn't an incident; it was a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were all in the oh well, what's next mode rather than the like, yeah, that's bad mode.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Which
the issues for sure, but yeah, like the really bad things that we're saying about him were like clearly not true.
yeah,
Yeah.
ooh, I've got it on mute, but I know what Shore just said. Ooh, it's a naughty word. Yeah, it helps
Truck,
that not
truck.
only, yeah, truck, definitely rhymed with that. Um, yeah, it helps that Kane signed team friendly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
and it's not only been good but good.
Well, he's been everything. Like scored big for us in the playoffs. He's been a great teammate. Been great in the community, and yeah, like he's just been, like I said, just a perfect fit in every way.
I want to keep Shore because of his goatee.
I won't be surprised if they keep Shore. Just give him like probably another deal in the near league minimum, but I wouldn't be surprised if they re-sign him.
Yeah, Epiphany, I completely agree with you there. It he's gone out of his way to prove
Yeah,
that he's not who people thought he was.
yeah, yeah. He's done an excellent job of that. Yeah, I think like you were saying, Toph. I think he was just painted with a certain brush, and then we just anything anyone said wrong about him, you just believed it just because of other things that happened, and
Yeah.
it was unfairly pigeonholed in a lot of things.
Yeah. Though I mean, to a certain extent it's fair to have reservations like that. It's but
Mm-hmm.
there's a big difference between reservations and, accusations.
Yeah,
Um like there was the slim but real possibility that he was essentially hockey's Antonio Brown, where you're just like, you're never going to get anything good out of him. And yes, he's fantastically talented, but you're never going to get anything good with him. Um, Now, that didn't turn out to be true at all. But in the early days, that was hard to know.
yeah. No, his biggest thing has just been the gambling problem, but
Yeah.
A lot of people have gambling problems. It doesn't make you a bad person.
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
gambling problems are going to get
even worse.
worse and better.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Whoa. Okay. I did not see that on the first play. That the puck was just kind of sitting there. Uh, good eyes, McJesus. Good job, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he saved a goal there for sure. Short of the Coyotes for Cassian. Don't know if we can quite make the money work on that one. Yeah, exactly, Jason. I think the Robin Leonard situation is getting even stranger by the day. I still can't believe they gave up on Fleury. That was, oh, jeez. We could have got a stick on any of those. It'd be 5-1 right now.
Whoop. Uh, you should probably know that if you hit McDavid, he gets mad and scores on you. So I was obviously at the game against the Blue Jackets. When you were watching, did you see Corpusalo deck McDavid
Yeah,
with his blocker? Okay.
yeah. Oh, they were talking about that. It's like, oh, you made a very, very bad mistake. You activated McDavid mode.
Yeah. We thought for sure that was going to be a penalty because literally,
Yeah,
like, that's a penalty. You're not allowed
yeah.
to blocker people. And nope, it wasn't. But it didn't end up mattering.
Yeah, and if we play LA again, you know we're gonna see Corpusalo again.
Yeah.
He was good that game, but he still gave up 5 goals. So
Yep.
he wasn't unbeatable. Yeah, if McDavid's only using 10% of his skill, that's scary. Yeah, goalies do tend to get away with a little much.
Second line wing for Vinny.
Nope, as far as I know. Is that just a joke, Flipper do?
Yeah, like literally those words didn't make sense. So I had to say them out loud.
Or do you mean second pairing, maybe on the left side? But that's what Puck Daily says. No, no, he's not. I don't know why it says that. That must have been a screw up on their end. He's playing, but in his usual spot.
Skinner. That one was a little bit risky, bud. Oof.
Yeah, to a player, not off.
Oof. Okay. Yeah, 4-1, my least favorite lead. Yep. And now we've got Ghost to Ghost, and that's no ghost. All right. Oof.
Well, we're already down to, well, I'm behind here, but 5 minutes to go in the second period. This period's flown by. Oh, that would have been nice if Costin could have finished it.
Yeah, this period really is flying.
And the first period was the more eventful one.
Yep. There's some good back and forth,
Yeah.
and the Leafs really haven't had many chances, and they Oilered that last one where they clearly had a breakaway, and then they stopped for everyone to catch up, which drives me bananas when the Oilers do it. Oops.
Connor's breaking ankles again.
Good one, Stewie. I mean, saw it all the way. That's one that you should have, but still, good. Yeah, that would have been nice for Costin to get that one.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Tiffany. Good luck with your insides. Vinny D just kind of doing your little brother, you hold his head so he can't hit you kind of thing. Just way too big.
Yeah, just stay there.
I mean, that was pretty much what he was doing to that Leaf.
Yeah.
Was just holding him against the boards. Whoopsie doodle. It's now 5-1. Got to get it back for him.
Well, I was saying Costi needed a goal. There it is. Oh, this is nice. I can't remember the last time we beat the Leafs. So, well, I shouldn't. I don't want to. I shouldn't jinx it.
Yes, one step closer to 6-1.
Beating the Leafs. We haven't beating the Leafs. So yes.
Yeah, that means that for our 6-1, we need that McDavid Hattie.
Yeah.
Cloud and Fogel on the assists on that one. There we go. Took a minute to update. That one was not my fault. That was NHL.com's fault.
I don't know, Toph. I'm going to blame you anyway. Oh, thank you, Flipper. Do appreciate that.
You got a tip. For a moment there, I read that Ghost to Ghost as Costin own goal, and I'm like, what? No, we got the Costin goal. And we got the looming McDavid Hattie. Yeah, Ghost to Ghost. It would be great. Which they had that mojo for a couple weeks there.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
sometimes things just fall back apart. And they had that mojo, and then Campbell would give up 4 or 5 goals, and it didn't matter if the depth scoring was there anymore.
Well, when you're having to score like 5 or 6 goals just to even hope to win, I mean, it's just not a recipe for success.
Oh, Michelle, you called it. I think they're feeling it tonight, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, is that one coming back? No goal. Yeah.
Oh, is it offside?
Well, he did the interference. Oh, yeah, they're calling McDavid for interference on that one. Looks like. I mean, I could see it. And it is very entertaining.
Well, he was in the way. He's just trying to get out of the way.
Yeah.
He's trying to shoot. Move.
All right. I get that one. And yeah, the internet currently says 6-1. That's not my fault. Sorry.
Wow, that sucks. That was a nice setup.
Yeah. But in order to get our 6-1 final with the McDavid Hattie, that one had to come back. That's what's going on.
Well, we're getting the best chances on their power play here. All righty, guys. Well, almost 6-1, but 5-1 Oilers after 2. Cannot complain about this one tonight. Boys have looked good.
Yeah.
Definitely carrying over from that Boston game. And much better results so far. Yeah, those poor Toronto fans, but they should know better by now.
Yeah, Daily Faceoff has him on the left. I'm sorry, I'm having a conversation with myself from 20 minutes ago. Yeah, Vinny D on the left, not the right. I suppose that could be wrong, but
not on that second line left wing. It's on defense, right?
No, they've got him listed as left wing.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Okay, that's making sense.
Okay.
Oops, that one has not been updated. Still got Barry on there. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I didn't have anything to add there. Yeah, I think they will be riding Skinner here for the next while. I mean, Campbell will get the because there's another Columbus game coming up, isn't there?
They got 2 against the Jets this weekend.
Yeah, I know they play the Jets twice. Winnipeg. So we got Winnipeg on Friday, Winnipeg on Saturday. Oh, Buffalo. That's the game I was thinking of. Yeah, Buffalo. Yeah, because they've already played Columbus twice. Yeah, it's Buffalo I'm thinking of on Monday. And Boston again, and then Toronto again.
Yeah, they're doing well tonight. ZZII 037
Say that 10 times real fast.
Well, I wanted to just say Z, but I did the ZZII. Yeah, that was. I mean, I could definitely see the the interference on that
If
play.
yeah, if it was a closer game, I'd be more mad. But
Yeah.
a 5-1 game, I mean, yeah, it sucks, but I'm not going to get too upset about it. Yeah, Stoney, I think he's going to make at least one more. I'm hoping for two as well. I'm hoping like a really cheap forward and then another upgrade on defense somewhere. But maybe like a Radko Gudas out of the Panthers if they can try and pry him out. He'd be great in the third pair. He'd add another toughness element, another mean element. I was hoping for Nick Jensen, but he re-signed in Washington last night, so that's not happening.
Yeah, Michael and yeah, everybody else is saying Ekholm has made a difference. Yeah, Ekholm has made a difference already.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, I love the impact he's had already.
Which hopefully that continues.
Yeah, it
Um,
better.
and yeah, I think that Campbell would be better with better defense in front of him. And the conversation across the whole season has been like they play different in front of Campbell. And Campbell's best games, the D has played well in front of him. So I think it's entirely possible that that little bit more stay at home might do him well.
Mm-hmm.
But do remember that this is one line shifting to stay at home.
Yeah, but Ekholm can come in and play really big minutes though. Like he can have a big impact on the game.
Yep.
But like you're saying, he can't be out there for every shift. That's why I would still like to see like one more strong addition. I think that would really push the blue line over the top. But we'll see if he can make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is for sure, Stoney. Yeah. Well, yeah, there's just no denying that Campbell's had a bad season. I mean, like I said earlier, he looked like he kind of found his game there for a little stretch and then right off the cliff again.
They held Bugstad out. The
Yeah.
Yotes did.
Yeah, he was held out last night too, so I think he's going to be out until he gets traded. Well, they have a quote on the screen. Oilers GM Ken Holland would like to do one more thing if he possibly could. Maybe we're only looking at one more move, but he doesn't always say everything that he's going to do, though. So. Hey, Cool Cash 8, welcome back.
Hey, Cole Cash. Yes, great game. That is correct.
Yeah, amazing game, yeah.
Yeah, they're not only winning, they're playing well.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're winning, but they're not playing well.
Yeah, tonight it's earned. Yeah.
Yeah, we do need the other nurse back. Yep.
Yeah. I think right now Skinner's going to be the playoff starter, but I mean, there's lots of time here. Maybe Campbell gets on a hot streak and then he does. I mean, if you're looking at it, Campbell, the $5 million goalie, should be your playoff starter, but based on who's playing better, it's Skinner right now.
Yeah, and we have seen Woodcroft ride the hot hand. So whoever's hottest going into the playoffs is probably going to be the starter.
Yeah.
Whether that's Skinner or Campbell, week to week, we don't know.
Yeah. Well, Ekholm's going to make a huge difference, and if we can get one more impact guy, I think it would be. It's really going to help the goaltending and just the team overall, obviously.
Yeah, Ottawa did get Jacob Chikrin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is interesting that they're buying.
Well, they've wanted Chikrin for a long time, though.
Yeah.
I think they were one of the first teams that was in on him. They've been trying to get him for a long time, so I'm not surprised he ended up there.
Yeah, I guess it might have been the Ekholm trade went down, and the Yotes called up the Senators and were just like, "You still want him?" Price went down slightly.
Well, they couldn't go through another trade deadline and he's still there. It's like the poor guy, like, and they've been holding him out for like 2 weeks here. Like, trade
Yep.
the guy.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
We both chimed in at that same moment. Yeah, we're both pro Yesa. So I'm pretty happy that he not only finally got his move, but he got moved to a team that's contending.
Yeah, with a friend, and hopefully it's a good situation. Carolina's a good team, so he'll have to definitely step up. Like, I don't think they're just going to give him anything, but I think the pressure will be way, way less there.
Yeah, cool, Cash. Yep. We're all very pro Ekholm tonight.
Yeah.
He's doing exactly what we want him to do.
Yeah, like I said, he got his first point as an Edmonton Oiler tonight, and yeah, he's looked good.
Leafs always look solid on paper.
Yeah.
For what, the better part of a decade now.
Yeah. Well, they should have a pretty good decor. Like, they brought in Luke Shen, brought in Jake McCabe, so they're pretty set there, but doesn't seem to be helping them so far tonight.
I mean, it is a little unfair that they're playing against McDavid. It's a little unfair.
It's not.
On the other hand, there are 3 goals up there that are not McDavid.
Yeah, Flipper, do we wish Bison King all the best too. I hope he can find his game and he has a lot of success in Carolina. I think it's a good spot for him.
Yeah, and the pressure in Carolina is going to be a lot different.
Yeah,
they do take it seriously there, but they don't take it seriously like Edmonton takes it. And also, there isn't 4 years of people going, he's the 4th overall pick. Instead, there's 0 years of them going, hey, we got Puljujärvi.
Yeah, and they basically got him for free. I mean, we got a prospect that's at least a year or 2 away from the NHL, and so yeah, I think not a lot of pressure on him there.
Yeah, I think that trade was best for basically all parties.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina
was a team we talked about from the start.
Yeah. Puljujärvi gets his new change of scenery. Oilers get out of that $3 million that they really didn't want to pay him in the first place.
Yeah, and he could have been back, like Ken Holland said. He did offer him that 1-year extension in the $1 million range, but I think that just would have been prolonging the inevitable even further. It was better for him to move on.
Yeah, especially because that's literally been the conversation for 3 full seasons. Like, what? When are they moving him? And the answer was they're not, except that they don't believe in him. And which it's kind of weird to be like, this professional player that you pay millions of dollars a year, you need to believe in him. But no, you do. And you could watch Yesa get way up in his own head. So it's good that maybe he has the opportunity to not do that anymore.
I don't know, Toph, would you be able to add a period counter on the overlay there?
Maybe.
I don't know for tonight necessarily, but maybe next.
Yeah, so soft answer is yes. In fact, I might be able to do it pretty much immediately, but it's going to be a little bit tricky.
Well, Cody, I heard Jonathan Quick was actually going to be going to the Vegas Golden Knights. I haven't heard an update on that for a while now, but that was the last I heard. I think Frank Seravalli was reporting that it might be going to the Vegas Golden Knights. Yeah, Elliot Friedman saying the Oilers could add a defenseman. I no, he was. I couldn't hear him on the TV there, so I'm guessing that's what he just said there. But so might get my wish there. One more D man. You can't make me happy. You give me something, I just want another thing. Ekholm's nice, but what else can I have?
Yeah, Quick did go to Columbus, but the conversation is that he's not even going to play a game for them.
Yeah, he might get traded again, Cool Cash. Because I don't think he was too happy. Well, I don't think. I know he wasn't too happy about going to Columbus. So.
I mean,
and that's not really so much Columbus's fault, but just LA's fault. Well, Flipper, do you got to remember Campbell's got all those years left on his deal, though, so he's going to be a lot harder to move.
Yeah, Quick gets paid
Campbell's
more right now, but that's literally for like 2 months.
Yeah, and then he's a UFA, so.
Yeah, trading for Makar is like trying to trade for McDavid. It's almost that level.
Yeah, Renegade. Well, I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm heartbroken about losing Reed Schaefer, but I think he could have been a impact player. But the thing is that Reed Schaefer is not going to be an impact player for the Oilers for at least another 2 or 3 years. Well, not going to be for the Oilers at all now, but wouldn't have been for another 2-3 years. And we need guys that are going to make an impact on the roster now. So that was the price you got to pay. So, and I think you can find another Reed Schaefer.
Yeah, we all we all like Skinner. Yep, Cody. Yeah.
Well, Skinner's the goaltender of the future for sure.
Klingberg. Maybe.
Yeah, Tyson and I were talking about Klingberg a bit. I mean, he's had a bad year with the Anaheim Ducks, but he was good with Dallas. So I don't know. Maybe it might be one of those things where kind of a change of scenery kind of rejuvenates him a bit. But
yeah, and literally everyone has had a bad year for the Ducks.
Yeah. Well, they'd have to, if they got Klingberg, it would have to be at least 50% retained, and then another team would probably have to take another 25% just to make the money work for the Oilers. I mean, Klingberg's not my number one pick by any stretch, but I could see why the Oilers might just entertain him if he played a little bit lower down the lineup. Because he's someone who could potentially replace Tyson Barrie's offensiveness a bit, but like I said, he struggled this year, so he's not like, oh my God, we got to go get John Klingberg. But
yeah, Renegade. We were all, well, I was a little surprised by the cheapness because of all the rumors of how much they were asking. But we've talked about this a little bit earlier in the stream. I think the price for chicken went down as soon as the Oilers were out.
Yeah.
As soon as Ekholm moved, chicken got cheaper. Not by much. That's still a pretty price to pay for chicken.
It is, but he's first in 2 seconds isn't terrible. I mean, he's still got a couple years left on his deal at a great cap hit, and
yeah,
it's a good deal for the Senators for sure.
bruised slash broken ribs crayon pop, out for
Yeah.
at least a couple weeks.
Yeah.
See you, Michelle.
Yeah. Yeah. Take care. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Flipper do. I think we're gonna get. I'm hoping for 2 more deals out of Ken Holland. Like I said, cheaper forward and then another addition on the defense, but we'll see.
Skinner is an all-star, a literal all-star. Yep.
Yeah, he was. Might have been a little bit more of an indictment of how bad the Pacific Division goaltenders were this year.
Yeah.
But he got in there. He got in there. So all credit to him.
Bukestad is entirely reasonable. Domi.
Domi's possible, but I
Yeah.
heard that Domi might want to stay in Chicago and resign there. So we'll see what happens. But
Last I heard, Domi was not going anywhere. But
yeah, might depend on what. Yeah, might really depend on what the Hawks get offered. So
all right, third period going. 5-1 Oilers. Leafs on the power play for another minute or so.
Yeah. Yeah, Ghost Skinner was voted in, but yeah, like there wasn't really any goaltenders in the Pacific Division that deserved to be there over him, I don't think. I heard Jonathan Willis mention Garland Crayon, so maybe he's someone that we'd have to move some, because I believe he's like 5 million Garland. So definitely like a Yamamoto would have to go, and probably another piece just to make the money work.
Give him a nickel for Huberdeau.
Yeah, there'd be a few players on the Flames I wouldn't mind, but
see, you mentioned the Flames. Chase, I literally make people write papers. Is it for an English class?
Oh well. It's all good, Flipper dude. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, obviously I was joking because our chat has nothing to do with what happens in the game. That is a good joke and a sock.
That is good.
Although they did just score.
Now, just don't let them get any momentum. I can't talk. Momentum off of that. Oh.
Whew. That was a good chance. Didn't work. Good chance.
That's not a penalty? Come on.
Yeah, that was definitely a stick and a skate. Oh, it is a penalty. Okay.
I was going to say, how do you not call that?
They did. We just didn't see it. Yeah. So we didn't know it because we can't hear it. Yep.
All righty. Connor McCaddy time.
Can't do that.
One for one. Yeah, I guess we only had the one power play tonight. Just feels like we've had more.
Yeah. Yeah, this is number 2. Well, because the entire second period, there was basically no whistles.
Yeah.
Right up until the end.
Well, that's good though. 4 or 5 on 5 goals. We like to see it.
Yep. Speed man wears 97. Correct. Is the speed. You can't hold someone's stick like that. That should have been 3-on-5. That definitely should have been 3-on-5.
No kidding. Like, how is that not? Like, that's blatant.
Yeah. Yeah, that was absurd. That wasn't even a missed call. That was just a bad non-call. But yeah, ref.
Nice. No goal.
We don't know, and neither does anyone else. I'm watching the
What's
future,
wrong with that?
and everyone's looking very confused.
Oh, was it a quick whistle?
That should be a goal. Like full on, that should be a goal.
No kidding. Like, how do you get a whistle that quick? He never had the puck.
Yep, they are definitely getting help from the Zebras. Yep. Oil are going to beat 2 teams tonight. Yeah, that should have been a 3-on-5. That should have been a goal.
Yeah.
Neither of those happened.
Oh. Yeah, that's a mistake the refs can't make. Like, there's no need to rush a whistle. Make sure the goaltender has it. They should be able to have a review on that flipper, dude. That is right.
All right, I have to step away for just a moment. I'll be right back.
All right. All right. Well, we got to get the next one here, guys. Even though we really should have had, well, I guess the Leafs scored early in the third here, the last two, but because we still got 15 minutes left here, so got to keep playing smart. Yeah, should be 7-2 scout for sure. I'd pay to see that flipper do. No, it ain't right. Yeah. Well, the refs clearly are trying to help out the Leafs here. The Toronto effect. Yeah, it should be 7-2, but guys can't let it dishearten them. Just keep attacking. Get this one in. This is a big 2 points tonight if they can get it.
What'd I miss?
It's 9-2.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hope it was worth it. No,
Did we
you
get
didn't must
another
touch
one?
Hmm?
I see the conversation about it should be 7-2. Was there
Well,
another one?
just with the one at the end of the second period, and then Fogel's here. Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, no, there hasn't been any other questionable ones in the short time you were on.
I mean, could have happened.
It could have, but yeah, no.
Yeah, this period is going very slowly so far. Yeah, I don't know why they blew that whistle as early as they did. It wasn't like anyone was like really poking at him or laying on top of him or anything. And sometimes you get in that situation where like really clearly you should have blown the whistle and they just don't. Ooh, good clear. They did what you said, Chase. Tell them to do more stuff.
Score. Score.
Win.
That too. Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah. Can you hear that?
Scout's willing them on right now.
Okay. I thought maybe you could hear my wife
win,
from the other room.
Oh, no. I'm laughing at Scout here. Win, win, win.
Yeah. My wife from the other room just screamed, "Quit eating plastic, you idiot." One of the cats. So I thought that was what you were laughing at.
No, I didn't hear that. I would have been if I had.
Yes, we are willing them to win.
The wins are taking over.
Can we do a wave? Ooh.
Come on, Connor. Get that.
I mean, he's pretty much doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Just win, 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 win. All right.
Oh, they got that puck through.
All right, all right. Yes, so close. But that's true most of the time. Whew. All right.
How much time we have to go? 10:51. All right. Looking good, but I'd like to get at least one more. Even though we should have two more.
Yeah, we lost our 6-1 prediction. But we can do a 7-2. That's no problem.
Yeah.
Let's see what I missed before the winds took over.
It's mostly just been wins here for the last one.
Yep. Scout telling the ref that the whistle's not a toy.
Yeah.
Calling him a peanut caveman brain. All right.
Yeah. Well, I like Flipperdude's idea that they should just swallow the whistle.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
But how are you going to make the Leafs win if you don't make them win? Guys rigging the game. Yeah, I don't think so, but
Well, if they're rigging it, they're doing a pretty bad job. They didn't start interfering until it was already 5-1.
also the narrative is that Gary Bettman hates the Leafs, not hates the oil. It took me a while to find the wave. Yeah, there's a reason why I didn't do it. It's because I don't know where the wave is. There we
Just
go.
search for it in the emojis. It should come up there for you. There you go. They should have a sports one, like with a guy like doing a wave or something like that.
I mean, I guess there's that one.
Yeah, you could use that, I guess.
I don't know what that.
Yeah, I'm loving
means.
Eck tonight.
Yeah, Eck is good. We like him.
Yeah, hell of a first game.
No reaction to the game, and it's amazing.
Well, I think we're all feeling pretty good, Scout. So, yeah.
Yeah. And we're all still chanting win, win, win in our heads. Ooh, Nuge fight. Nuge fight.
I would like to see at least one more goal, though.
Ooh, Nuge definitely won that one.
Good job, Nuge.
Wonder what he did to piss Nuge off, because yeah, Nuge usually doesn't say okay. Oh, Not only a Nuge fight, but it's a Nuge fight on Yamamoto's behalf.
Yeah, he almost took a big hit there.
You know, hits on Yamamoto always look a bit high.
Yeah, I'm a bit behind Scout too.
Yep. Nuge. Yeah, getting a Nuge fight, especially a Nuge fight that he instigated, is pretty rare. Nuge is huge. Yes, it looks high because Yama is short. Yep.
Yeah, the other guy was actually scrunched down. I hit him like in the waist.
I mean, it was
Yeah,
basically just on the edge of cheap, but yeah.
yeah. I think his last one was against when he fought Sean Monahan, Chase
Huh.
the Flames. Because yeah, I can't remember Nuge getting in a big fight since then. I mean, it could have happened, but maybe just forgetting. But
You got some good
Nuge
shots in
doesn't.
there too.
Yeah, Nuge doesn't fight a lot, and you don't want him to fight a lot because you don't want him risking those hands. But certainly did not look out of place in that fight. Not that he was taking on a huge heavyweight or anything, but he might have. Like I said, the Sean Monahan fight is the one that comes to mind. But I'm that like Chase was saying, that one was like 3 years ago. So most likely he's been in one since then, but just not coming to mind.
And he's almost definitely been in some of the like everybody's fighting but not really fighting scrums.
Yeah, well, I'm just thinking like the big like one-on-one fights. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, there's everyone's in the scrums all the time, but
Yeah. I like to see that. Especially on Yamamoto's behalf.
mm-hmm. Well, Nuge is the ultimate teammate. He's one of the glue guys.
No, no one's on the power play right now, if that's what you're asking, Chase. It's 5-on-5. Nope, apparently full offsetting.
Yeah, I think they just got match penalties. The 5 for fighting.
Whew. I haven't really wanted that one. It didn't work, but he really wanted that one. Now he's kind of laughing at himself.
Did he draw a penalty?
Looks like it. Huh!
I think I saw the arm go up there.
Slashing?
Yep. Nylander to the box.
All right. Oh, tripping.
Whatever. Call it whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't matter.
2 minutes for looking at him funny. Whatever. Just go in the penalty box. I don't really care. Come on, guys. Get a power play goal here.
I didn't see that part, Chase. I just saw the as he was going down, he whacked him in the hands.
So it looks like they're going with Bush and Nurse on defense. So, kind of curious who was going to take over for Tyson Berry, but they'll probably rotate a few guys through.
I mean, Ekholm did that for the Preds, so maybe after a few practices he'll be fully in that position. Oof. Yeah, that's a hit on Yamamoto. Oh.
Oof.
They made Yamamoto go to protocol.
Well, he just had like nonstop concussion problems this year.
Yeah.
That's not good.
All I saw was the Yamamoto hit replay. I didn't see the penalty happen. 4-on-4. Hyman for hooking, apparently.
Yeah. Drawing them and taking them. Yeah, exactly, Chase.
Got about a minute and a half of Leafs power play now.
Yeah, this would be a big kill. Gotta get this one done.
That was a good rebound. Benefited the Oil pretty well. Go, refs, go. No, refs, no.
Go away.
Good clear there.
Ooh. Ooh. Connor almost got launched there. Yeah, that'd be nice, Scout.
Ooh, here we go. Oh. I might be behind you now. Oh, Nylander back in the box. All right. Sure, let's just... No 5-on-5 for the rest of the game, apparently.
Yeah, they're just rotating.
Nylander just got out of the box, too. Now he's back in there.
Yep. Sit back down. Well, I was wondering, like, how did Connor not get that out? I didn't see the hook on the hands there.
Yeah, 18 seconds of 4-on-4, and then there'll be almost 2 minutes of Oilers power play.
Yep.
Nice shot from Ekholm.
Yep. I'm just catching up now, so I'm guessing I'm about to see the shot. Oh, yep. That would have been nicer if it went in.
Mm-hmm.
86.5 miles per hour. Let's see if I get my stream. No, I'm pretty much caught up as much as they're going to let me be.
I'm apparently ahead of everybody.
Well, that's not fair. You're further away. How did you get?
Are you talking about this, Scout? It's literally a green sheet that is hung from uh, curtain rails that I drilled into the ceiling. So yeah, it's a green screen.
Should get a blue one.
So I've seriously thought about using the filters to make this Oilers, and every time I try it, it ends up not looking great. So I just don't do it. And I'm like, green it is.
Yeah, because sometimes you get that glitch, eh? And then, yeah.
Yeah, and this is not lit very well, and I don't feel like smoothing it out because it's a big pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, were you trying to get me to turn around and look behind me? To see Chase, I guess. Okay. 5 seconds of 4-on-4, then about minute 50, minute 40 of oil power play.
Yeah. All right, guys, come on.
Try to play a joke, and then I go on a long rant about how I've got a green screen. Sorry.
You just made that boring.
I mean, that's pretty much what I do, yeah.
All right, let's get the power play going tonight, guys.
Got about 3.5 minutes left. A little bit more. About a minute left in power play. And that is as close as I get to play-by-play. Yeah, power play can't get set up. And yeah, a bunch of whistles.
That would have been funny, a little bit terrifying.
Yeah. A lot of it terrifying.
I'm not doing these streams anymore.
People keep showing up behind me. Oof. Good one, Stewie. Oh, come on. Leafs can't get more shots on the power play than us.
It's looking that way.
Ah, it is. Squirreling around pretty good right now.
Yeah, this hasn't been our best. Like, they haven't been terrible this period, but I liked the first 40 minutes better.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. I'll let you catch up. But Hammond does a thing.
Oh, nice pass.
Yeah. Just didn't quite work.
I thought he was going to score. You got me excited.
Sorry.
Yeah, he did a thing, I guess.
He did a thing.
Yeah,
and he also whacked Sorokin in the chest. Yeah, Yamamoto went in for protocol. He got pulled off the bench. I don't know if he's still out, but I would suspect so. He was mad about getting pulled, too. He said some not very nice words when the trainer came over and told him that he had to go.
Yeah, so I think you have to sit for 15 minutes, is it, or 10? I can't remember exactly the length of time, but
Yeah, I don't know the specifics of it.
yeah, it's probably better that he does anyway, though. I mean, no point risking
Yeah,
anything to come back for this game.
yeah, especially since the most of the games that he missed were because of concussion stuff.
Yeah.
All right, about 2 minutes left. They've held Toronto to 26 shots, which is pretty darn good.
Yep, nothing wrong with that at all.
I mean, there's been quite a few games where that's like the first half of the first period.
Well, I thought we might see a high-scoring one tonight. Oh, it's Jay Woodcroft's 100th career game tonight. He's got 58 wins. Soon to be 59. Come on, Toronto, pull the goalie.
We need that. Connor McDavid, Addy.
Go for it. Go for it. They got nothing to lose. They're down 5-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be very happy with that too, Ghost. They can keep it to 3 and under most games, they're going to win. Because this team doesn't usually have much of a problem scoring at least 4.
Yep. Ooh. Skinner definitely lost it, but then he found it. About 40 seconds left. $30. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're getting the Hattie.
No.
But it does look like we're getting the win.
That's the most important thing. Connor will get plenty of hat tricks.
10 seconds.
I know, Scout. I wanted them to pull the goalie, but...
Yep. Never pulled them.
They should have. I mean...
All right. Nice Oilers win 5-2. You can see the score just changed because the page just changed.
Well, that was a great win, guys. Nice to get another win here on the stream, too.
Yeah.
We should have had one last game. How we managed to blow that, but huge win tonight. Great first game for Matthias Ekholm. You can see the impact he's having already, and Connor, a dominant game.
Yeah. Great game. Slow game. Or controlled game. We'll go with controlled.
Controlled game, yeah. Yeah. Thought they like I said, I liked the first 40 minutes better than the last 20, but they certainly weren't terrible in the third or by any stretch, but
yeah, there were a few moments where the cork could have popped and it could have been very bad. But it didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, good point, Ghost. Good playoff atmosphere, and yep, play La Bamba.
All right.
Well,
thanks everyone for coming and watching with us. We're going to do one of the Jets games?
Yeah, let's take a look here. Um, yeah, Friday's at 7. I don't know. Do you want to do the Saturday game at 5?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the early game.
All right, all right.
All right. All right. Well, let's plan for be back here on Saturday for the Oilers and Jets, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight. And yeah, any last words there, Toph?
Nope. Great
No?
Oilers
All right.
win, nice and
Yeah.
controlled. Good start for Ekholm. If people are mad about Ekholm now, I don't know what to tell them.
Yeah. No, he looks great so far. So yeah, I think we'll call it there for tonight, guys. But I'll be back online shortly here with the Fanatic Rundown. But you've been watching Toph, Patrick on the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a